Hi, my name is Neasa O'Connor and I'm the International Manager here for the College of Science, Engineering and Food Science at University College Cork. And today I'm joined by Professor Liam Marnane, who's going to tell us a bit more about the Masters in Electrical and Electronic Engineering. So Liam, thanks very much for joining me today. Really appreciate it. Great to get, I suppose, an idea for students, a bit more detail directly from you about the Masters. So first of all, I'm going to start off with quite an easy question. So what makes the program unique?
Okay, so I think the main area that makes this unique is the broad range of subjects that is available, the modules that the students can take. It covers everything from microelectronic design to smart systems, smart grids. And because of that, we have a wide range of people presenting on the course or teaching on the course. From researchers in the Tyndall National Institute to industry-based engineers. And that allows the students to get either the up-to-date information on the research side or an insight of the tools and techniques that students are, that engineers are using in industry.
Perfect. And another question that students are always asking me on fairs and different events where we meet them is, what type of industries are students working in or graduates working in, and what kind of, let's say, like job titles or areas do they end up in?
Okay, so we're very lucky in Ireland in that there a lot of the multinational microelectronic companies have offices, have research centres, have their European headquarters based in Ireland. So there are a huge number of opportunities for graduate engineers in those companies. And, you know, it means that there are large companies available that annually take on graduate engineers. There is the other part of the program too, where some of our students go on and do research projects, PhDs, and we've had a number of graduates recently who've entered PhD programs, both in Cork and elsewhere.
Great. And actually that leads perfectly into my next question, is a bit about the research project. So obviously it's quite integral to the program. Can you give me, you've touched on the Tyndall and stuff previously, but can you give me a bit more information about the links that we do have with this program with research centres?
So the Tyndall National Institute is the Microelectronic Research Centre for Ireland. It's been based in University College Cork for over 40 years. And the School of Engineering in UCC has a very close relationship with it. So there are opportunities for students to do research projects in Tyndall in all the areas that Tyndall carry out research in. So for example, Internet of Things, smart sensors, biomed, healthcare, photonics, and microelectronic circuit design, microelectronic circuit construction, and research. And the other research centres in University College Cork, we also have close links with them. So for example, there is the Marine and Renewable Energy Research Centre, and people have done projects with those on, for example, smart grids or intelligent control of turbines, examples of projects like that. Also, some of us work in the biomed area, so the Infant Research Centre, which is based in the College of Medicine and Health, there are also opportunities to do, in particular, machine learning type research projects with infant.
Okay, great. And again, it's really interesting to see how broad the applications are. It's right across the board in research. And I suppose, you know, leading into my next question, I'm sure it's quite similar with industry as well. So there is a 3-month potential industry placement for students as well. Can you give me some examples of what students end up doing as part of their placement or what they end up working in?
So as I previously said, there are a large number of multinationals based in Ireland, and a lot of them are in the Cork area. And there is a very good relationship between the career service in UCC and these companies. And for well over 20 years in our undergraduate programs, we have been placing students every year with these companies, and all of the students have gained placement in these undergraduate programs, and they're paid placements. And recently we extended that opportunity to the MEngSc, and we've been doing it now for about 3 or 4 years. And what we have found is that any student who wants a placement has the opportunity to be interviewed by the companies and to achieve the placement. And as I said, our career service has a very good relationship with these companies, and we have a very successful, a very good success rate in getting students placed. So the type of projects that students can be involved in range from IC design, test and measurement engineering, applications engineering, particularly in the whole area of Internet of Things and sensors, and also with regard to manufacturing engineering and customer support. So they're the type of projects that students would work on over their placement.
No, and it's wonderful. Again, it's quite broad, and I kind of smiled when you said that, you know, anyone who wants a placement can actually get one, and that's exactly what, you know, what you want for students coming into these programs, is that they have that option there for them. And I know with the career services, they're really embedded, particularly in your area, with the support that they give. I've heard a lot of kind of great, wonderful stories coming out from graduates there, so it's good to see.
Well, I think it's the fact that they've been doing it for so long.
Yeah.
As I said, we were one
huge
of
relationships built up.
We were one of the first areas that did bring in a placement for undergraduate students, and I think that was way back in 1998. So, and they have been successful through the upturns and downturns of the economy of placing students. And I think it's important to emphasize that in the, I would say 99.9% of cases, it's paid placement.
Yeah, no, and that's a huge piece, especially when you're investing in your education to come over and know that for 3 months that you have that opportunity to kind of earn money, and also build relationships within those companies where you can potentially maybe get a job when you graduate there as well. Like there's that huge opportunity there if you work well within a team. So that's a really important piece as well to be aware of. Just my last question for you really is, what do students like the most about the program, or what do you get your most positive feedback back?
I think there are a few things that they're very positive about. One is the hands-on experience. And what I mean by that is that if a student is interested in, for example, electronic hardware, it's very easy to find a research project where you're building something, where you're getting something to work. And obviously in an environment like that, you need good support. And our technical officers are excellent in supporting students. So that's one area where we get positive feedback from students. Another area is that they like the fact that we have these industrial-based engineers delivering lectures. Now, it's not a large number of modules, but there are a substantial in some key areas, especially in microelectronic design. And from that, you get the state of the art of what is happening in industry, and you get the skills and experience that I think make you very employable by having done those modules. And then I suppose finally, UCC is a very nice university. I'm sure they've heard a lot about it. But we have found that our students who come to Cork find it easy to integrate. And unlike a lot of, say, masters that are available in other countries, the class size is relatively small. And it's easy to, even within a year's masters, to build up a good relationship with other students within your cohort, and to get a good vibe and support during the year that you are here.
No, and that's a huge part of it as well, where, you know, the student experience is a huge part separate to the academic experience. And really, I suppose, you know, it's a very true thing to say, because you're coming over and you're quite intimidated, and UCC has been voted the #1 for student experience in Ireland the last 2 years in a row. So I think it is a good point that you're putting across, that it is, you know, of course, the academic experience is extremely important, but you're also going to be really supported and involved in the community. And that's a huge piece in choosing the university that you're going to go to as well. So look, Liam, thank you very much today for taking the time to talk to me. Any students interested, please do get in touch. There's a lot of information on our website, online, and we are happy to help with any questions you have. And thanks very much, Liam.
Thank you.